that young lady.
Like I said, it's like science film. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, you said
I ain't
everything was
knocking it.
right.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. When I do it, not that there's anything wrong with it. It's a little too young. Yeah, but he has good taste though, because the last one he had, she was good. She was
We're,
up
we're
there in
talking
age.
about, a young lady. I think she's in her what 30s or something. Uh,
20s, I think.
wow.
Whoa,
I,
30s.
I,
He
mean,
said
I
in
was being
20s.
I was being generous, Ed, when I said 30s, but you said damn it's that.
Yeah,
So
I'm 20. She was doing
we're
cheerleader
talking we're
practice
talking
or whatever.
we're talking grandkid stuff here. We saying?
She was doing like a cheerleader competition like last month or whatever.
Oh man,
Yo, dog,
give me man. He's almost giving
that
me
man having a time of his life.
it's
Yo, I
it's
gotta
like
mention this. I gotta mention this. Yesterday, she wore
Go
a
ahead.
T-shirt
Go
with
ahead.
Bill Belichick. She wore a T-shirt of the spa that Kraft got caught up in.
Oh my God.
that's crazy. Are you serious?
Yeah, that ass. Yeah.
Yo, that is
Wow.
insane. Because I guess behind the scenes we don't know, but Kraft stopped him from getting a couple jobs because they had a little
You,
fallout.
you know all this stuff is all connected, right? I mean,
Always,
is all connected. Okay, we're not going to say the names of what I mentioned earlier, but all that stuff is connected.
he kicked
And
Tom Brady to the curve, man.
yo,
And
let me tell you something, man. It's not about just right now. It's a good thing when they say you're not in those files. Like they had a list of people. They probably saying like, glad I wasn't. When they invited me, I didn't go. You know, what I'm saying? Like I didn't go to the party. You know what I'm saying? But all that stuff is connected,
yo,
man.
this dude is crazy, yo. We changing the
Oh,
subject, yo. Why is this guy
yeah,
going?
just saying. Like, but what I'm saying is like, overall, I thought he should have been, definitely a first ballot guy getting in there, and but I guess he'll get in there next year. Because I'm telling you, I think 'cause there was a lot of backlash from players, coaches, said like, "Yo, what are you guys doing? This is not a good look for what I mean." It's almost as bad as you know, segue into something else. This whole thing with boxing and these sanctioning bodies and paying these bodies money to keep your belt and this is so much corruption in everything now. Everything is corrupt now, and I'm gonna say this. Not trying to be all political and all that. But when you have somebody that is our commander in chief and he's doing all kind of shenanigans, what do you think the trickle effect is? People below him starts doing all kind of stuff because the standard is different now. Okay,
That's
because
facts.
I'm gonna tell you something and I'm gonna lie in your face and I'm gonna say you got to believe me, man, because this is what I'm telling you. All right, and the lie is more important than the truth now. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's a lot of bad things going on,
yeah,
especially
man,
with the
like this
boxing
thing
thing.
with the boxer Stevenson, right? He
Mm-hmm.
great fight the other night against Tefimo Lopez. Okay, put on a boxing clinic. Then they turned around that I don't know, it was a WBC or whatever sanctioning body's like, yeah, man, you got to give us $100,000, or you gonna lose your belt. And they stripped him from the belt. They took the belt from him.
Yeah, cause and yo, but Ted, you know, look, I've been boxing for a long time. I once upon a time in my life. Um, this is boxing has the history of boxing has always have the underbelly of politics more than any other sport. You know what I'm saying? Since Jack, I said his name, Jack Johnson. Am I saying his name right?
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Like you heard about his story and all the stuff with the white woman and all this. Like there's always been the under the table stuff going on. This it's always been going on for decades. For damn near whenever boxing was created. So this is nothing new. Like this is another form of like form, not saying extortion, but this is another form of way of like, doing dirt. It's happened before. We've seen this happen plenty of times, plenty of times. You know, it's sad that Terrence Crawford said, "The hell with y'all. I'm leaving with my money. I don't care. I'm out." Maybe they wanted to do that. When they wanted to keep Mayweather at a certain level. You know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, I'm a Mayweather fan, but his last fight was against a UFC fighter, which hurts his credibility. Not credibility, but it hurts his record going forward. It just does. It's his last fight to get the 50, and it was a UFC guy. That's just me. I feel like no matter what people say about him hating all this, he was in 3 or 4 different weight classes, was so impressive. That one fight, he should have just left it for a real boxer, even if it was nobody. It just didn't go well. He actually birthed the celebrity boxing. He actually birthed Jake Paul. He actually birthed Ryan Garcia. He actually birthed these the dude from UFC, Ogano. I don't know if I said his name right.
Logano, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Ghana. But he's a
But
good fighter. He's not a bad fighter. I'll give him that because he said he used to fight. So, but he birthed it before. He birthed that. Even though Kimbo Slice did do UFC, he went from boxing to UFC. He was just old to do back to boxing because boxing is a young man's sport, and young man's game, and a young man's brain. Let's not kid ourselves. And a young man's speed. So you can't go boxing and then go back and forth. So, but he birthed that. But to go back to what I was the point of saying, if Terrell Crawford would have got that 50 and no, stayed on course, he would have a right to say I'm the greatest. Even if his ever, because we always judge by errors, we don't just go by who's the greatest, even though we do. Some people do. You could go before. But he did it in four weight level classes. Never been done before. That's tough to go up and down in weight. People don't understand when you go down in weight, you lose power. Like some people don't really know about boxing. So like you going back and forth in weight and you're dominating. You're not winning. You're dominating undefeated people in your class, undefeated people outside of your class. You're you're going up 2 weight class. He weighed up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo. Yo, okay, come on, like that's impressive, man. You gotta show respect, and he still 0 losses.
well,
And he just said, "The hell with that. I'm not paying all that money. I'm
yeah,
keeping my money, and I'm retiring." How about that? I can see him coming out of retirement, maybe getting a couple wins, but I can see him saying, "The hell with that. I'm good."
yeah. Well, you know what, man? He made a good point. He was on a podcast the other day, Crawford, and they were talking about if they offered you a certain amount of money to come back to fight, and he said no. He said, he said that would not bring me back to boxing. So the other person said, shit, that for that money, I'll come back. And then Crawford just said in a nice way, he said, um, he said that says a lot about your character.
Absolutely.
All
And
right.
it goes to show you your financial investments are top tier, and you don't have that that Achilles heel to come back because I don't have no money. Because I like a lot of athletes, you saw them spend all their money on bull crap.
But
No,
the point
hmm
that he was making, he said, I don't come with a price.
mm,
I think that's what he was conveying to that guy, the co-host of the show. Was like, obviously, you come with a price. If the price is right, you're gonna compromise yourself and do what you feel you got to do for the money. I don't come with a price, and I thought that was a shows you how kind of a character person that Crawford is.
it
He
does.
said, "Nah, I'm not coming back for I'm not gonna damage my health coming back." He said, like I said, you risk your life on the line. Chris, as a boxer,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
is man,
Absolutely.
it's dangerous.
You can die in that ring.
Yo, man, it's not a game. So like
You could die in the ring.
you could die in the ring, literally,
Hmm
them bodies. They want to just for you to get into the top 10 or have an opportunity to fight a guy. Oh, you got to fight. You got to give us money. Like these guys that run these WBCs and all this other stuff. You got to give us money so you can even fight the champion. Yo, this shit is so corrupt, man. It's so fucking corrupt,
Yep.
man.
But it's been like that for a long time, and
That's since
I
back
think
in the days when we watched boxing.
Yes, yes. Like he's not the first. He ain't gonna be the last. But you're right. Like I'm shocked the money is that much for the belt. I get it. It's not made of freaking gold. Like what the hell? Like what are you doing? I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of money for them
Right.
belts. And you know what? Shout out to him because when Canelo won, he let him keep his belts. Nobody
Yeah.
talked about that. Make
Yeah.
you think now when you're watching hindsight, like, no, you keep those, bro. Those are yours. You won those. It's
Right.
almost like he was breaking the rules. Like, you're not
Right.
supposed to do that, dogs. Like, no, I'm doing this because it's right. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So keep your belts. Enjoy your family time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Nah. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. Like I said, and when it comes to the sports world, and a lot of things that need to be straightened out, man, and corrected. We may not see it in our lifetime, but maybe one day it'll be better. You know what I mean? For the athletes, or in this case, the professionals.
I don't know, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. At all, man. At
Yeah.
all.
Well, I tell you, I guess the next show we're gonna do, we could probably jump into the NBA because with season still going on and things are going on. Your Knicks is looking okay, man. They beat the Celtics today, I think. Uh, I think they played today. I think they played the Celtics today. I think they won.
Yeah, something like that. And then
Yeah.
we can also talk about that the post Super Bowl. So we could definitely do that. We could talk about the post Super Bowl winner and who's gonna be the
Yeah, yeah.
MVP.
Cool. Talk about that. Hey, listen, man, we got a lot to talk about, man. You know, uh,
And your bad buddy. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I look forward to seeing Bad Bunny, man, seeing what that's gonna be like, man. Because I'm telling you one thing, I'm just gonna be looking at, I'm gonna look at the show, look at the female dancers, like I like to look at them do their thing, man. The great moves that they do, I like to watch the moves and stuff, you know.
watch the moves.
Yeah,
Feel,
yeah,
feel like Lad Johnson. Can you show me the moves?
yeah, exactly, man. I'm gonna watch all of that. You know what I mean? And then probably head to work after that, man. Go to work, man. That's it, man. That's what we do, man. Try to make that money, man. Try to make that bread, But
Yeah, that'll be the next show. We just get we're gonna preview and get back to business, man.
yeah, man, get back to business, do what we do, man. The hoodie man and straight talk Ted, man. You know what I mean? I
We
got
back.
I gotta get used to saying that name, man. I still like the old name, but I know it was all you the branding king, so I understand, man. You gotta help me with one of those. Yo, let me ask you something. Speaking of that whole thing, the hoodie man stuff and all that. That shark thing, was that you too? You created that too? The shark thing, the image with the shark and all that on your hoodies and all that?
Yo, that's my boy Extra Money, man. Shout out to Extra Money, man, aka the Glare, man. That's him, man. That's his logo, man. He
Okay, that's
actually
your logo.
used
Okay.
so we use
That's
sharks
pretty
and
cool. That was
orcas.
pretty cool. I was like, that's pretty cool, man. I like that. I thought it was pretty cool. So let me ask
Yeah,
you,
so
do you have your logo? Are you working on your
yeah,
logo?
I got my logo, the hoodie, man. I got my logo. I actually don't have it on the sweater. I got it on the hat. So I usually
Okay.
wear it on the hat. So and it's funny because it's designed by the same artist. Is an artist called Torian Gatlin. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? He's a good dude.
Shout out
So
to him.
yeah, shout out to him. He actually made this. He actually made the sweater. He did it like handcraft. He does arts. He likes mixes. He mixes it. He does some arts, some paint, some with a little bit here, some little that.
I
He's
may
one of
have
those.
I may have to commission that guy, man, because I always got my other logo, man, my GWIR, man. God willing, I'm ready, man. So I'm gonna have to commission
Hey,
and get him to write me and give me you know what I'm saying? A
hey,
logo.
I hit him up for you, man. Torian Gatlin, man, is a good dude, man. He's a
Yeah,
good
man.
dude. He's a nice artist, and he puts things together. You know what I'm saying? And we just
And so,
do it like that,
and,
yeah, man.
so Ed just going to say like when next time or a couple shows down, you gonna give us some merch, Chris, or what, man? Hoodie
Of
man
cou-
merch.
of course, you know. Come on,
Like,
I'm the
like
hoodie
I mean,
man.
that's
I
put that
gotta
in there, right, Ed?
gotta give
I
my
just put that
boys
in there,
some
right, Ed?
merch.
You hook us up with some merch, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, man, the merch will be in soon, man. Sooner than later. We ain't gonna put a date on it, but yes, we in progress. In the process of doing stuff. I got a couple events. I gotta get through those first. I gotta. Nah, I mean, I probably wear another sweater. Before I do that, then I'm gonna just start branding, start doing a couple things. Yeah, yeah, of course, man,
Um,
of course.
I
We
see
back,
you
man.
guys post up on social media and you guys be doing your thing out there, man. First of all, I
Appreciate
commend
this.
you guys, you know, about being in shape, working out, eating right, man. That's a damn good look. But I also can see that what you're doing, if y'all guys collaborate properly, that could be something that could be big, like bigger than what you guys are doing. I'm telling you because you got a lot of people involved with it. First of all, you got a lot of guys that are very passionate about it. A lot of times you see things like that, it jumps off into something else and it becomes bigger than it is, man. Because I can see that happening, man. Because you guys are going from different states and all that, and y'all competing with guys and stuff. Yo, you know what that started off to be at one point. I'll give you a good example. What it started to sound like. You remember it's in the Olympics now. What is it called? When they be doing that event, where they be doing what they call that it's you know what
Oh,
I'm talking
Curling,
nah,
what
he's talking about CrossFit.
CrossFit. You guys
CrossFit.
could have your own style away from CrossFit, but what do you guys call that? What is the actual name that you guys do? I know you guys be on the the monkey bars and all the other stuff doing
Talking
your thing.
about muscle ups,
What is it called? Must yeah, but what you guys is it got to be a certain name you call that when you go to that area in the park and you do what you do. What is
calisthenics.
calisthenics? It got to be a certain name. Like I said, you got CrossFit. I would like to see like if somebody was to look at what you guys are doing and say, you know what, we're gonna call this, and you'll just branch off from that and just become big. Because if you
Mm.
guys are doing that in different states, it's just a matter of time before they're gonna be having like shows on TV and people are gonna be doing that. I'm telling you, that's the vision that I see with that. Because every time I see that, I say, damn man, these guys are going to Philly, they going here, they going there. It's a good,
DMV,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So
Baltimore.
right. So I think I can see that being the next thing after CrossFit. That's what I'm thinking, man. What do you think, Ed?
Yeah, I agree. I can
Yeah,
see
man.
this. Yeah,
I can see it.
this is just something that can grow into something big, man. Like a
Right.
league, almost like a league, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? I can see dudes, it'd be like that movie, man. I'm just putting a joke in this. Like, remember the movie with the ping pong joint, man? With the guys were playing the ping pong? What was that joint, man?
I,
With, you know what I'm talking? Shit was funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? But now
I
it's
think I
gonna
know
be
what you're
you
talking
guys.
about.
It's gonna be you guys dressed up in New York sweatpants and all like, yeah, we from New York, going against the boys from DC. They gotta have their DC sweatpants on. It's gonna be like a Warriors movies for exercise, man. Warriors come out and play. It's gonna be like that, man. I'm telling you, man.
I think it was called Balls
Yeah,
of
man.
Fury.
What is it called?
Balls of Fury.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. With Balls of Fury, yo, it's hilarious. But on some real shit, like I can see like you guys like having your New York gear on, like, yeah, we from New York, and you go down to, Baltimore or whatever, Maryland, they have their gear on, and you guys just, do your thing, man. You have your fitting competition, man. Real talk, man. I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see that.
Let's see,
And then
thought
it's
it
also
happened.
good because you know what? And also, I think y'all had I remember seeing one of the videos. You had a female that was like doing her thing too one
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, we got a female. We
Yeah,
call her
man,
Cat,
she was
man.
doing her thing too, man. I was like, all right, that's what's up.
Yeah, we got a female with her name Cat, man. I call her Big Cheetah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know,
man,
she put the pain in, she put the work in. She came
man.
along right. She's the first lady. You know what I mean? Of Shark
Yeah,
and
man.
Orcas. Probably the only one we're gonna have for a while.
That's what I'm
So,
saying, man.
so,
That's
so
what
we
I'm
she
talking
holding
about.
it down. I am Beauty Beast. I follow at her. You know what I'm saying? So, give her
Yeah,
a shout out.
yeah, absolutely, man. I can see you guys, like I said, not only male but females as well, getting it in. Like, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Shoot, yeah, man. I think it's gonna be something big, man. Cause I can see how it's getting momentum. I can see it.
Appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do the damn thizzle, man. You see, I got the hat to go with the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Shark and
Yeah,
August.
there
It's
you
the
go.
look.
There you go.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So
yeah,
you
man.
know, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
the glare. He put it out there but you know, I took a liking into the logo because we got different logos to the
Right,
brand. But
right,
I took a liking. I said, you know what? I like this one. I'm gonna go a little further. He said, you know, you do what you want to do, Shark. So I say, all right, cool. You know, he's one of those that he's not a hater. That's his thing. I always knew you was a hater, but he always tells me, do your thing, and then he always support my thing. He like, yeah, you could do your thing too. Ain't nobody, representing the brand. So I did the hoodie man. You know what I'm saying? So, we all. It's just good to have good people around you to
yes,
have push you forward and not just be like all about them. Sometimes being a good leader is always leading the people the proper way. Just because he's a leader don't mean he's taking it all for himself. He's one of those too. He might not look it because he got a mask on, but he a real cool, genuine person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
right,
misconception is about he's this, he's that. You know what I'm saying? He comes off, everybody different. Everybody's not so friendly when you
of
think
course,
you meet him,
right.
but then when you get to know him, you're like, oh, no, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. He don't like to be around my people, but then you know what I mean? He is who he is. We all different kind of people, you know what I'm saying? But he's a good dude, so it's always X. I always support him, and he support me. Shoot, he put my name out there. Shoot. I
Right.
keep it real with you, yo. The hoodie man, yeah, I would have not
Yeah,
took off without those collabs he put me on, and he put me
that's
on
what it's
different
yo.
platform, and
Yo,
you know what I'm
and that's the
saying?
good
Like,
thing about it, man. And that's what I like to see, man. And I saw that, and I said, "Damn, man, Chris is doing this thing, man." I said, "It's a good look." And like I said, man, I hope it branches off to something big, man. Because I can see that, I can vision that look like it's gonna be the next thing, like since CrossFit. I can see that, man,
wow,
because
that's a big statement, man.
yeah, I think so, man. Because what's good about it is that you got regular guys from the community. They want to stay in shape, and then you're bringing people in, and just think about it, man. It's basically just free. You just go to the park and you just use what's there. And now you're gonna start seeing parks. I think they do have parks that are actually made that way for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. So yeah, I think at some point in time, yeah, I think that's gonna grow. Like I said, I think the way you guys is going about doing it is a good look. And like I said, before you know it, man, hey Ed, man, this guy's gonna be too big for us, man. I don't know.
Ah, man.
The hoodie man gonna leave us with the sweatshirts, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. We gotta watch this guy, man.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying, Ed?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Don't
Look,
forget
man,
it.
the hoodie man is always gonna be a hoodie man. No matter how far I go, man, I'm always gonna be, know what I'm saying, down to earth, man. We always gonna keep it like that, man. We ain't never changed it, man.
That's what's up, man.
Only
But
thing changing is the paper.
yeah, yeah. Just talk about it, man. Talk about it.
And
Yeah,
the
but
ladies. Hold on.
yeah,
Sorry,
well, yeah,
sorry,
well, like I said,
sorry, sorry, sorry.
you
Go
do what you
back.
do, man. You obviously, Eddie's back on the scene now. You know what I'm saying? He's that dude again, man. That's that guy, man. We've been off the market for a long time, man. But this dude here, man, apparently, he's out there, man. He's like, yeah, he's out
Woo!
there now. He's back on the train, man. We've been off the train a long time, bro.
Long time.
Yeah, man. But that's
Yeah.
what's up, man. That's what's up, man. But like I said, man, it's good to have. I know we've been, everybody's been busy doing their thing for a little bit while and handling business, but it's good to always get back and collaborate and do our thing, man, and talk about the sports, man, and have a good time doing it, man. And like I said, I look forward to the up and coming shows and us doing this thing and growing. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
we definitely
that,
got back. We definitely got a lot of subjects. It's 2026. It's a big year.
right.
Aaron Judge bum ass. He needs to win a chip because we could talk about that with Ed as the baseball analyst.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah. Yeah.
terrible. Aaron
Well,
Judge needs
maybe
to freaking
one
win.
day we can listen to Ed. He can tell us about all these picks that the Mets got. I'm not a baseball guy either. I mean, I like the Mets and the Yankees. I root
Mets.
them both for them, but the Mets, man, they've been spending a lot of money this
And
offseason, man. So maybe Ed
Yeah.
can tell us about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
But
crazy. Catch up.
I will say this. But I will say this. I didn't like the fact that they got rid of that closer guy when they played the trumpet. I thought that was like kind of
Yeah. He
messed up.
had to go. Yeah. He went to L.A. Yeah.
I thought I was just like really mad about that because I thought that was the flyest entry of anybody in the baseball league. Yo, when my man come off the bullpen, my man started playing on. Yo, that shit was dope. I don't give a shit what nobody say. That shit was fly. And now the guy's gone, man. He's no longer there.
Nope, he's
Yeah, they had to need
retired.
somebody to scapegoat, man. But we definitely gonna talk about that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. The Mets and all that. But like I said, another good show, man. Like I said, EMD Sports and Hoodie Man, Chris and Straight Talk Ted. We'll see you guys after the Super Bowl. And
Yes, sir.
let's see,
Absolutely.
let's get it before we go. My prediction is New England. Chris got New England. Who you got, Ed?
I got the Seahawks.
Uh oh,
Oh, I got the Seahawks. Giants fan.
Ed's,
You
Ed's
know
a
what? Giants fan talking about the Seahawks.
yeah. So now we got the best 2 out of 3 here, and we gonna see what happens, and we definitely gonna do a show talking about what happens, and the halftime show, and yeah, we gonna do what we do, man. But listen, everybody enjoy the game tonight.
The bird.
Drive safely, man. If you're gonna be out there and possibly getting a couple of drinks on, have a designated driver. Be safe out there, man. And also dress warm. Like me, I got to go to work tonight, so I got to be warm tonight.
Oh,
It's gonna be cold as hell. So it is what it is, man. You guys be safe and be easy, man.
yo, everybody be good, be blessed, stay positive, be safe.
That's what's
Peace.
up.
Peace.
Peace.